Hello, thanks for tuning in to Normal Game Couch. Today I'm playing Rygar. This is the arcade classic, released in Japan on the PlayStation 4 PSN store. Hasn't been released in the States yet. Probably won't be. So jump into some gameplay here. Okay. That one caught me unawares. So, this game was ported to the NES, but it was very different. This is really just kind of a side-scrolling beat-em-up on the arcade, but on the NES it was actually like an adventure game. You would go around and talk to different people, and there's actually a lot of top-down segments as well. This does not have any of that. This is just straight-up side-scrolling beat-em-up action. And while I like the NES game a lot, it's hard to decide which one is superior, because you have the original, and you got to give props to the original, but the NES version kind of brought a lot more to the table, admittedly. But the original is a great game in its own right, of course. Now I can credit feed this thing up until about level 20. But they put a lock on credit feeding, so that's probably about all we're gonna see is up through like level 20. I think it's 20, 22, something like that. I don't remember exactly. I can jump on people too to stun them. I don't know if I can jump on these guys. Yeah. Oh. That's the sound of me credit feeding right there. Ah, fire. So this game is all about kinetic action. There's really no strategy to it. It's really just 100% kinetic action. I gotta get some of these patterns down. Those dudes that stack 4 tall throwing me off. That guy on the left there looks like Bruce Lee. That's like a Bruce Lee stance. The levels do start as rope climbing and stuff like this. Waterfall log jumping. How many games have had that, man? Super Mario Brothers 2, you know what I'm saying? Super Mario Brothers 2. Oh, these guys. Get off! Oh, come on. If I'd stopped dying, you would maybe see some upgraded abilities here. The weapon I'm carrying does have a few upgrades you can pick up throughout the levels. Longer reach and stuff like that. Not anything too dramatic. So tomorrow, Out of This World, aka Another World, apparently is coming out. I'm really looking forward to that. So, what do I do here? Oh, dangerous. Dangerous! Oh my god. Oh, this is dangerous. I don't even know if I should go for that stone down there. It's like not even worth it. Got it. So his weapon, in case you can't tell, is like a shield with a rope on it, or like a chain on it. And it kind of, whoa, it kind of works like a yo-yo. Which is like totally a weird weapon, but it's cool. Ah, not doing too bad right now. So there's like I got an upgrade on my shield right here. You can kind of tell it looks, whoa my god. So that's because I was taking too long in the level. That guy comes out. That was stupid. This level is tricky though, man. There's way too many of these dudes. These like roly dudes. Oh, this blue guy. That cool looking sunset in the background. But yeah, if Out of This World, aka Another World, does come out tomorrow, I plan on doing that for the stream. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Looking at a couple different games, but hopefully that one makes it out in time. I just kind of want to ignore most of these guys. It's starting to get rough here. Alright. I think this is the first level that has verticality. That was a buzzword during this last E3, man. Everyone was talking about verticality in their games. Ah, chameleons. So the more guys you kill, the more it adds onto your repulse bonus. This is like a score multiplier. I'm not playing for score. I'm just, I'm just exploring the levels here. I'm just playing for kicks. Oh, that guy regained consciousness while I was standing on top of him. Oh my god. That was a chupa thingy jumping out at me. Oh, throwing a lot at me right now. Kind of feels like I'm the bad guy here. Like, this is their village. What am I doing? Now each time I'm in an altar like that, like in a temple like that, it shows the next level's hidden item. They're hidden somewhere like behind a rock or in a tree or something. They're really hard to find if you don't know where they are. You could spend all day looking for them. But we're not going that deep down the rabbit hole, you know. I'm just playing for kicks. God, I hate these guys. They're at the worst height to deal with. Too many guys. Not sure what those things on the ground were, like mines or something. How do they kind of jump up when you walk over them? Oh, can't jump on that guy. He's got spikes. Of course. What? Alright, come on down, guys. Forget that those guys are down low. You got to duck to hit them. Oh, I can jump on the fire? I didn't know that. That's awesome. Can knock the fire away with my shield too. So you see here, like in this altar, this guy is like holding something up. That's apparently supposed to signify what the hidden item is on the next level, if you wanted to look for it. Some more verticality here. This part's all about timing. Ah. Guy's trolling me hard. This is kind of a cool looking stage. Underground monkeys. Starting to feel like I was spending too much time in that stage. Had about 30 seconds left. Yeah, now my shield has a much longer reach, which is pretty good. This isn't going so bad. Famous last words, I think. Too dangerous around here. Yeah, this guy, I gotta run for it now. Started taking too much time, but I was doing well. That was a good stretch there. And this is where it all falls apart. Try to do this without dying here or getting hit. I could have attacked, but I find that just dodging is a bit more effective. Shield was glitching out there. That's weird. Shield's glitching out, kinda. What? Oh. And then there's times like this where it's just death, 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 death. That time I hit the button. I know people say that, but I actually did hit the button on that. This game's pretty rough. Still waiting on them to start releasing this kind of stuff in the States. I mean, it's cool somebody gets it, you know, but there's a serious lack of retro digital content on these next-gen systems. You really have to look outside the box, you know, Japanese PSN store to find this kind of stuff. Hopefully we'll get a on-disc compilation eventually. That would be great. Like the one that came out last generation with all the Sega stuff, the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. We need something like that on PS4. I'm not picky, man. I'll even take something like that from Data East. I'm not picky. You know, as you can probably tell by how good I am at this game, quote unquote, this isn't one of my favorites. I mean, it's not one of my favorites. I'm essentially playing it because it's like the only retro, one of the few retro games available on the console. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to be playing it. But we seriously need to see more of this kind of stuff on the digital side. Not that it'll ever happen, but I would love to see Bubble Bobble. Or maybe even like a classic Bomberman game. That would be cool. Anything, man, like whatever. I'm not picky. Oh, whatever, I totally jumped on that guy. Oh, okay, so those are mines. I wasn't sure what they were. They're kind of like, I don't know if mine is the right word. Almost to the end. So like I said, around level 20, 21, 22, something like that. I can't remember the exact number. It stops letting you credit feed. So there's going to be a game over eventually. Probably sooner rather than later. I mean, you know, I know how credit feeding is viewed. You know, I get it. I'm not proud, but you know, this game is obviously designed to take your quarters. I mean, it was an arcade game first. You know, when they came out with it, they weren't even thinking that someone would be playing this on a PlayStation 4. You know, 25 years later. So it's designed to make you suffer game overs, but you know, we'll get to where we can. Snake poking his head out. Come on, right on. Monkey chasing me. And the sun sets. That's a beautiful backdrop. The enemies in this game are kind of weird. Like oddly designed. There's no really theme or anything. They're just really kind of random. Like, what is that even? It's like an upright chameleon alien? I don't even know what that is. Oh, come on. That guy was totally camping that spot. Just waiting for me to walk by. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I totally jumped on that guy. Hit detection is wonky. Some of the hit detection is really wonky in this game. This is a different looking kind of level. Got a far reach on my weapon again, so that's good. Gotta love that far reach. Ah! Come on down, guys. I mean, all told, the NES version is probably the superior version, but you know, you always got to hand it to the originals. Of course, I'm better at the NES version than I am the arcade version, but you know, we're trying to get through it here. I'm nervous about those caves. Like something's just gonna jump out, land on top of me or something. I don't even want to walk in front of them. I felt like that bridge is gonna fall. This isn't Contra. The bridge is fine. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that guy, he attacked to the left. I was on the right. I don't like these guys. Hitting them coming out of that cave reminds me of killing the mousers in that NES Ninja Turtles game. I think it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the port of the arcade game. You're down in the sewers, and the mousers are coming out of the hole in the wall, and you just stand there and if you're playing multiplayer, you got one guy on one side and one guy on the other side. And you're just, you know, hacking away as they crawl out. It felt like the exact same scenario. Ah, snake. Oh my god. Ah. Kill you. Oh, my item pickup disappeared. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? You're throwing your axes at me. It's like I can't attack both your mount and the axes. Ugh. Screw it. Just running by. Ah. Right on. That was cool. Ah, that was rough. The game's throwing a lot at me right now. I want that. I ran into that bullet and it killed me. Way too many guys right now. It gets to that point where it's like, you know, the end is coming up and you just want to like get through as quickly as possible. And be pressing your luck by staying out there longer than you have to. Alright, I think this might be the level where they disable credit feeding, so might be getting to a game over here soon. Ah, I see that water splashing. It's a tiny detail, easy to miss. Water monkeys. I can't remember exactly how many levels are in this game. I want to say like 25 or 30. Ah. I can't believe I survived all that. That was rough. Looks like we got a structure here. Yep. Can't credit feed this game. Uh, don't want to hit the wrong button with these Japanese controls. We'll go, I guess one more time through the 22 levels. Hasn't quite been an hour yet. I wanted to play for at least an hour. So we'll go one more time through the levels. Think of it as like a tour of the credit feedable levels. It's a shame, really, that they disable credit feeding for the last few levels, but you know, I kind of understand it. You know, that way only people who are skilled enough are able to beat it. But you know, I mean, I'm playing it at home. It should be enabled here. You know, it's not like I'm at the arcade and I'm trying to make like a name for myself in my local arcade or something like it's back in the day. I'm just playing at home for kicks. I should be able to see the end of the game, you know. I should be able to credit feed those levels. I'm hoping I have more of a feel for it, so maybe in the second playthrough we'll see a few less deaths. Probably still like a ton, but maybe a few less. It'd be interesting to maybe go back and look at the archive later and compare like how many times I died. From the first playthrough to the second playthrough. See if there's any kind of marked improvement. I'll probably do that. That'll be interesting. I did something like that on a homebrew game called Battle Kid. Me and a bunch of friends kind of sat around and just played it and made like a video for it, and I put a death counter in like in post. That was a job, man, because I had to like see like you know, I had to make a note of who was playing, how I also tabulated like their like average life expectancy. Like how long they were able to survive each time they played. And I put all that information on the screen in the video in post, and it ended up being like a really interesting project. I'm not going to go like that far into it with this. If I do anything with this, I'll just count my deaths between the first and second playthrough. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. That, in case you don't know, Battle Kid is a lot like I Want to Be the Guy. Great game. There's actually a Battle Kid 2. I would love to get my hands on it, but the site that sells it is always sold out. And that's not exactly a game that you could get on eBay or something. I mean, you probably could, but you'd be paying through the nose. I'd rather get it right from the source, you know. Try to wait for a opening down here. Man, that was rough. It seems like sometimes you can jump on these guys and sometimes you can't. I guess you got to hit it like perfect if that's what if that's the way you want to try to do it. You got to hit it perfect. Because it seems more often than not that the spikes on these guys kill you, but Yeah, that seemed alright. Monkeys. Monkeys. Cave monkeys. Yo, watch out. Watch out! Oh. It seems like, in general, dodging that stuff is more effective. You just gotta... It's all about timing, man. That was pretty good. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you get the hang of, like, certain gameplay elements, and you get better and better, and you begin to progress in a more steady way, and you make less mistakes as you progress. Plus, kind of learning how the levels work and stuff, that helps a lot too. But that guy always gets me. That albino monkey up in that tree. His projectile is aimed in such a stupidly perfect way. Hits me every time. It comes down at like the stupidest, perfectest angle and just gets me every time. Like Chupa thingies again coming at me. Chupa thingy! Okay. I must have hit the wrong button. There we go. Don't know what that was about. Don't speak Japanese. So, if you tuned in early, you might have noticed I had a lead-in working. I'm kind of proud of it, actually. As I keep doing the show, the production becomes more and more sophisticated. I'm streaming on the PS4, so there's only so much I can do. It's not like the open platform like the PC is, but I'm working with what I have, and I'm having a great time. This is invincibility, isn't it? I should just floor it. I think it's invincibility. Yeah, right on. I still want these items, though. I don't want to pass by the items. Nine seconds. I wonder if that invincibility will carry over. I had 9 seconds of it left. Yeah, 7, 6. The sun is blocking out the timer, but it's up there. They did of course they did the NES remake, which had a lot more going for it than what you see here. They had top-down sections. It was really an action-adventure game, not just like a beat-em-up side-scroller. It had a lot more going for it. But they also did, I think in 2002, the early 2000s, they came out with, I believe, a Rygar game on the PlayStation 2. Maybe on the Xbox as well. I never played it, but I was always intrigued by it. It looked cool. I mean, I remember seeing it, and thinking that it looked all right. Um, you know, that's obviously they took a more modern turn with it. Kind of like a, from what I could tell, kind of like a proto kind of Darksiders Zelda kind of feel to it. But it looked all right, man. It looked all right. But I never played it. It looked cool though. I should look that up on YouTube. Check it out. Ah, that chameleon's gonna get me. That chameleon got me. Ah, man, he's dropping those things on me. It's like that level in Battletoads, but like way less sophisticated. It's the cave monkeys again. I think the key to Rygar might be to like skip everything you can skip. Like just hurry up and get through the level. I think that might be the key. I don't really want to do that though, because as a gamer I've always kind of been like the type to explore. So I mean, like I'm doing the worst thing I can do in this game, and that's like I want to take my time with it and like explore the levels, even though there's really not much to see. I mean, it looks great for, what was it, 1986? Oh, come on. How did that guy even get me? But, fire. But yeah, I've always been kind of the, you know, my gameplay has always kind of been based in exploration, and I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot in this game with that style, because you really want to get through it as quickly as possible. Of course, trying to do commentary doesn't help either, because this is the kind of game where you really have to concentrate, because they're throwing so much at you at one time. You can jump on top of those dragons too. I'm not going to try it on the stream. But yeah, you can totally jump on those dragons. I think you can ride them through like the whole level. Get out of my way. Yeah, it gets to that point, man, like where you just got to run. Just run. Get through as quickly as possible. Throw that stuff at me. Gotta get Twitch here, man. Alright. Not bad. I want to kill that guy. He's trolling me the whole time. Right on. Monkeys. All these cave monkeys. Oh, and then this guy. Because I took too long. I ran out of time. There's no escape from that guy. You can't kill that guy. God, I was so close to the end, too. Man, screwing around with those enemies. This guy. God, I hate this guy. Oh, come on. I totally had that. Coming at me from every direction. Every direction. I hate this guy. Right on. Alright, this is where the snakes start coming out, I think. Yeah. These snakes can get pretty rough, man. They're in like the worst spots. Alright, come on. Somebody's gotta do something here. Ah. This dude looks like a tokusatsu bad guy. Come on, jump at me. Right on. That was alright. To people that are just joining the stream, thanks for watching. Feel free to participate in the chat. I'm playing Rygar, kind of taking the scenic route. Struggling to get through, but having a good time doing it, man. This game's all right. Old arcade game from 1986. I want to say 1986. So you get a lot of moments in this game where everything just kind of works out in your favor, but you're overwhelmed by the moments where they don't. The underground sections seem to be a lot more difficult than the above ground sections, but I say that and then of course get wiped out. But so I'm not playing for points. There's a lot of items that help you upgrade and you know, get your multiplier up. But you know, I'm not playing this game like an old pro, man. I'm just having fun, just trying to get through the levels. Having a rough time in parts. Yeah, I know. That's what you got to do, man. I think this game's all about just getting through quickly. I think you start spending too much time. Maybe I should try that for a while. Just try to get through quickly. See how that works for me. Try that for a few levels. Just try to get through as quickly as possible and see how that works. Because I think, honestly, man, I think that's what you got to do. I think the levels are probably designed like that, like just to get players to just go through quickly. Try that out for a while. This isn't too bad, dude. Right on, dude. I think that's the strategy, man. You gotta just go. Just go. It's so incompatible with the way I normally play games, though. I'm normally the guy that goes in every nook and cranny. See, I wasn't going full bore, man. You got to go full bore. Never take my finger off the you know, the right D-pad, right. Just keep going. This guy. Oh, that guy's got a lot of HP. Good music in this game. A bit simplistic, but good. It's a good melody. Very understated. See, oh, invincibility. This is when I should be collecting upgrades. Yeah, the NES Rygar had a lot going for it, man. I'll probably play that tonight because I'm kind of in the mood now. See, I'm falling into my bad habits again. Just I want to kill these guys and go pick up those items. And what was that thing? It was like a girl with an E. E usually stands for energy, but I don't know. With this game, it's one hit and you're dead. So I don't know what that's about. Hate these guys. These alien chameleons. Oh, this guy. I dodged that guy. I didn't think you could dodge that guy. Just gotta time it right, I guess. Yeah, I have actually a lot of old school like chip tunes on CD. Not like new stuff, but like authentic like NES and Super NES soundtracks. And I love listening to that stuff, man. Snakes. Just run fast. Snakes. Ah. And death carries you away. This has a lot of similarities graphically. Not gameplay, but graphically to Golden Axe. Definitely makes me think of Golden Axe. That was a great game. Ah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Screw those guys. Just jump over them. Leave them behind me. I like that I find like a strategy that works and I totally ignore it. That's such a Shinya Areno move. God, so many of these guys. Should've went back to get that star. This guy. Always so close to the end. You die right at the end, man. That's salt in the wound. Yeah, Metroid. I was just playing that recently, too. I was playing Super Metroid as well. That's a great game. Interestingly enough, Super Metroid is one that kind of I didn't get into like when I was younger. I discovered it like, you know, later. Quite shameful to have missed it for so many years, but yeah, I really dig the Metroid series. It's a shame Nintendo has kind of backburnered that. Come on, hiding in the water. Can I say I actually liked Other M? I might be like the one person that liked it. I thought it was a great game. I didn't even mind so much that Samus had emotions. Like that was a big problem for a lot of people. I thought it was fine, dude. Like, who cares? It was a good game. I liked it. I thought Other M was okay. 8 out of 10. I think I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It was good. I mean, of course, you know, it doesn't compare to the classic stuff, but I liked it. I also liked the ending to Mass Effect 3, so maybe there's just something wrong with me. I guess I have problems, like, with my tastes. But then that's why I'm streaming Rygar and not Call of Duty or whatever. These monkeys. Oh my god. I can't believe I survived that. Way too much stuff happening right now. Well, that's the end. They don't let you credit feed past that level, so I didn't get as many points as I did last time, but I think I did better on the lives. Like, if I counted them up, I think I probably did better on the lives. NGC, Normal Game Couch, aka Nintendo's Golden Child. Gonna go ahead and sign off. Thanks for watching. See you next time.